Hey guys, I've got my Justice League stuff set up. Looks pretty good. I spaced them out a little bit more. I think I'm just going to go with these six. You can see the bases are spread out a little bit more. I think it looks good this way. However, I did get another statue, and now we'll see what that is. All right, hey again, I was out in the yard messing with my pond. Something killed the fish. I think it was an eagle, believe it or not. We have an eagle that's around here. That or a cat, or cats that live down the street. But we had a big koi. I think it was this big. Something carried it off. I find no trace of it. There's only so many things that can carry off a koi. We had ducks in the area, but I don't think so. It wasn't a raccoon because it didn't eat. Normally they eat it right near the water, and wash themselves. At least that's what they do on TV. We have had raccoons in the area. I don't live in that big of a wooded area, but there are a little bit of woods. Not many, but a little bit. Enough where a raccoon could hide out in there. And there's a lot of woods, quarter of a mile or so, maybe half a mile away. Anyway, all that said, I do have a package. I popped it open. Came from Amazon, and thank goodness Amazon delivers on Sunday, huh? 'Cause this was supposed to come Monday, and it arrived. It's another Kotobukiya statue. This one's way different. This is semi-articulation. It has semi-articulation, which means not only is the head posable, but the arms are posable, and the torso rotates a little bit. What I like about that is it gives you the ability to have a lot of poses, versus the Justice League figures, which I absolutely love. They look great. You really can't pose them. You can turn them on their stands and have them face a little bit differently, but you know Superman's always going to have that clenched fist deal. This has got two different fists with it, so you can do some different things. So this is the Kotobukiya. That's how I found it. Art FX Plus, which means it's the newest batch, and it is the Halo Master Chief figure. Now this thing requires assembly, and I'll show you what I mean in a minute. It looks like this when it's put together. Better picture. That's not the right height. It's going to be the same 1/10 as these are. I just like that size, and they're a little more affordable than some of the ones that are 1/7 or 1/5. This requires some assembly. I'll show you that in a minute. You can also interchange. You can buy just these pieces, these blue pieces and these lighter green pieces, to put on the basic figure if you'd like. And I kind of like that each one comes with their own weapons. Like that weapon's kind of cool. I like this uniform the best, the one I got. I like the visor on it the best. It reminds me the most of what I think of when I think of Master Chief. You'll see some of the detail here in a moment when I open this up, which I'm going to need a knife, which I'll need to find. I don't know what to do with it. Inside you've got tissue paper there to keep it nice, and you've got the figure, which is kind of hard to see, but it's all black, and it's back in here. And then here are all the pieces. You can kind of see those, sort of. And they snap on or slide on. Really, I've seen some assemblies of this. It also has, like I said, two different position hands, and it has a gun with it. So you can put his rifle in his hand. Yeah. I really like this. I like the box. It's not as nice as the box that came with these. I probably won't be saving this box, but you never know. I might. It's pretty cool looking. So it velcros together there, so it's pretty neat. So I will assemble this dude. I'm not going to assemble it, although I've watched some. If you want to watch some assembly of this, there's plenty of videos on the Halo Art FX Plus figurine that are out on YouTube. But really, it's just a question of putting the things on in the right order. Like there's a thing that goes over the breastplate here, has to go on first, because these things sit on top of it. But it's not that hard to figure out. There are directions. And everything's labeled so that the right arm piece, like here, the left arm piece here actually says, L on it versus R on the other one. And then they plug into a little hole that only this will fit into anyway. So it's really kind of foolproof. It'll take me probably about 5 minutes to put it together, is my guess, once I get the box open. So I'm going to do that. But I'm a big fan of Halo, and I think Master Chief is kind of an iconic character. I just like the look of him. If you played Halo, you know him. Even if you haven't played Halo, he just looks like a cool space dude. So either way. But I have played a lot of Halo, so I do recognize, mainly Halo 2, but I'm also playing the latest one as well. So, and I've got the Master Chief collection, so I'll be going back and replaying some of those eventually. But I really like the look of it. I think as a difference from these, you know, it's going to contrast with these. I'm not going to put it with them. I'm going to put it up on back where these used to be on the TV, under the TV. I'm going to slide my Xbox down a little more under the television, and then put the figurine off here to the side where it won't be blocking the view of the television. So, got plenty of room to do it, and it won't be as cluttered looking, I don't think, once I get done with it as the other one looked. So anyway, that's my plan. I'm going to put this puppy together. And when I'm done, it should look an awful lot like this, only a little bit bigger than a little bit higher than my fingers probably. Gonna come up to maybe here, my guess. All right, we'll see how it looks. I'll be back with what's really part 3 of this video, and we'll see how it looks. There's a little, I just noticed there's a little bit of a insignia here on the top. Yeah, kind of cool. And on the bottom, of course, there's all the Kotobukiya stuff. So stay tuned. Be right back. Show you what it looks like in a moment. All right, guys, he is together, and he looks pretty sweet. You can see the gun. The finger trigger is right there where it should be. Shows put the other one in a fist. Here's what I mean by the articulation. You can, like, if you want, you can point the gun up in the air. You can point it off to the side and have him turn more like that. Whole body turn. You can have him, you know, look in that direction. You see, there's a lot you can do with this as far as an articulation is concerned. You can aim him down, up. The legs are going to stay the same and everything, but I think he looks really cool, and I am thrilled with this statue. I'm thrilled with the fact that he articulates to some extent, but yet he still has the statue quality to him. This is not a figure. This is definitely a statue, though I could see where you could be confused by that. But yeah, all the parts look really good. I don't know how else they do this, quite frankly. I think they came up with a brilliant way to do this. And it has the statue quality, like I said. It will be a statue, but you know, kind of cool to be able to repose him from time to time, I think. And there's plenty of opportunity to be able to do that, so I like that. You can really repose him. And like I said, you can get there's two other, let me show you real quick here. There's 2 other costumes you can get that I think I showed earlier. So basically you just take all the pieces off here, and you can either put this one on or this one. I kind of like this, but I like this helmet the best. I think this helmet captures the, you know, it's the gold and the yellow kind of combined. I don't know how well you can tell that, but really has the right look for Master Chief, I think. If you're not familiar with Master Chief from Halo, it's a great game. Exclusive to the Xbox and Xbox 360 and Xbox One, but really cool. All right, he's going to get in his rightful place. Can't wait to put him there. And it's going to be somewhere. Let's raise this up again. Come on. Somewhere over there. What I'm probably going to do is move the Xbox toward where that Crystal Skull is. That's Crystal Skull vodka, by the way. I'm going to move those 2 skulls both in more by about, I don't know, 3 inches each toward the center. Slide this Xbox One this way to where it ends up maybe, you know, 3 inches or so in this direction. Put the figure right over here. I think that's going to look pretty sweet. Yeah, that's my plan. And the figure should come up to on the side here somewhere, you know, just underneath the edge of the TV, or maybe just over a little bit. But he'll fit in there nicely. Yeah, I think he'll look cool up there. So we'll see. I'll let you see the finished product when I'm ready. Well, there he is. I ended up putting him there. I don't think that's going to block my view, and he does look good there. Yeah, that's the unzoomed version, but you can see there's the Xbox One over there. I think I'm going to leave it where it is for now. I may end up moving it. I don't know. I think he looks pretty cool there in the center, though. There's some other stuff there. You'll probably see some of my other posters and things I have in here. Spawn comics above the door, 1 through 5. It's more Spider-Man covers. I own most of those Spider-Man covers of Superman. There's the Criterions from, almost all those shelves are Criterions. Certainly 1, 2, 3, 4 and a half are Criterion. So a lot of Criterion collection there. Down at the bottom is a variety of stuff. And then over here, got this. I got to rearrange everything. I intend to put my Lawrence of Arabia, which Sam got me, probably back up here again, where those 3 figures are. I think it displays well there. I have to find a place for those 3 figures, and I've been messing around with some stuff. So, yeah. Although Lawrence of Arabia looks good there, because I sit there a lot when I'm making my videos and stuff, so I always notice it. But I do notice it from here. That chair actually normally is about, I don't know, 2 feet to the left, or camera left, my right, or the chair's right, I should say. Anyway, that's the deal. That is the figure. I like it. Pardon me for the crookedness of this, but it's on a tripod. But I like it. I think it looks good there. I think it looks sharp. It's a good looking figure, and a little assembly required, but I really think it works out nicely. All right, guys, let me assemble this whole video. Speaking of assembly, try to get this thing uploaded onto YouTube. Have a good day.